little update video on the trailer in the shop right now. And I thought I'd show you guys some trucks in the snow because it's actually snowing here. There's actually not that many trucks out in the snow today. All of our guys are out on the road, hopefully safe. Dad's truck is out there, getting snowed on. Probably won't start when we need it to. The center bay of the shop is finally empty again, which is nice. Tonight, the green truck that's gonna be hooking to the trailer that we're getting ready for Matt's is gonna be put in here probably around 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight. He's gonna park it in here, so that way it can de-thaw overnight and warm up for me in the morning. He was headed out to Pennsylvania and it started pushing coolant and smoking. So he finished out his run. He's bringing it back. He's gonna get in Boss Hog. It's in the other shop right now, so that way it stays warm for him so he can just swap his stuff over. The truck will be nice and warm and ready to go. He's gonna leave the truck here and probably gonna do a rebuild on it. Probably, I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna find out in the morning. I gotta dwell on this all night. Well, I've been thinking about it all week because I knew about it all week, but not something I wanted to do right now. I'm sure Dad definitely didn't want to do it right now, especially since we're spending all this time on his trailer, which still doesn't paint it. I'm not sure why. I must be really slacking lately. But here it is. It's in the paint booth. It is ready. I just gotta find time to paint it. I was supposed to start painting it tomorrow, which you guys already know how that's gonna go due to working on an engine. So I'm hoping that it's clear and simple what the problem is. I mean, clear and simple to me is digging no deeper than a head gasket. So, you know, but if it was like a leaking injector cup, that'd be even better. But I think with as many problems as it's having, it's not that. So we're just gonna have to find out. We'll find out tomorrow. Maybe I'll make a video on it. I don't know. But the trailer is ready. I already have all the wire harness done under here. We ran all new wire harness for all the lights that we added. And then we used the original wire harness that was in it for some other lights. So that way all the lights going down the rail are ran continuously through one harness. It isn't like we have a couple on the original and then the ones in between not. I don't like doing it that way because then there's just more issues to find. I like to run all my lights in like a horseshoe pattern on these trailers, so that way if you have a corrosion problem one day down the road or something happens where the lights stop working, that's where the problem is. It's in between this light and that light, so you don't have to do a bunch of guesswork on it. It makes it really simple, really easy. Same way with the top rail. They're up there, just not installed yet because I gotta paint. So I'm happy with how all that's coming together. I added an extra air tank to it. I already, because we had the bogey out, we sandblasted it, painted nice gloss black, same as his frame. I added an extra air tank, put dump valves on it so he can dump his front and back axle, because you really gotta have that on a spread axle. You gotta have dumps. And then I installed a lift axle on the front axle. Yeah, that's pretty much all we did as far as like mechanical side of things. I gotta add, we have one of Dad's boxes off of his trailer. We took both his boxes off a while back, trying to, because he gave his trailer to one of the other drivers and we kind of need to get rid of extra weight for this guy. So we took his boxes off. Right there's one. I'm gonna recondition this. There's a couple little cracks in the corners and stuff. These are custom made boxes that we had built. So they're really good boxes. They're heavy duty. I'm gonna put new latches in it, obviously. We're gonna probably sandblast them. They were powder coated, so, and it's starting to flake now. I mean, this was years back. So I gotta get all this flaky powder coat off, which is gonna be a pain in the butt, but we're gonna go ahead and paint those. I'm probably gonna paint those black. And then I have a Kenworth fuel tank that I'm gonna be adding for the fuel tank. We're gonna set that back to where the front axle won't hit it. We're gonna go back as far as we can. I prefer a fixed spread when you do this because you can set your fuel tank back further. We can't go all the way back with it, sadly, but it is what it is. So we got install that yet. I'm waiting on some fuel tank straps. We make up our own stainless 4-inch wide bands for that. So that's gonna look really nice. And what else am I waiting for that thing? I had most of the lights already. The chrome shop up the road already had pretty much everything I needed, but I did have to order a few things because we're using a lot. And so I'm waiting on a couple lights. I'm waiting on my fuel tank straps. I got to build brackets to hang the box. We're going to put the box, that big white box, we're going to put it up at the landing gear, up at the front. And that way I can run my hookups into it so we can have our California hookups hook up there. And all my hoses and wiring will all be on the inside of that box, then really easy to work with if we have problems. And it just makes it really nice. I already have the doors painted for the trailer because I just painted some reefer doors that are on his trailer now, and they look really good. So it's the same style skins. We'll just swap those. So that's gonna be no big deal. I gotta add interior lights to this trailer. It didn't come with interior lights. I don't know why, because we ordered 2 of these trailers, 2 or 3, I can't remember, and they had interior lights. This one doesn't, so I'm gonna have to add interior lights to this one. And then I'm also waiting on an ICC bumper that'll go between the bumper bars in the back of the trailer, and I got a bunch of lights added to that, and that'll be painted green. And if I have time, I'm gonna polish out the whole back bumper, but that's only if I have time, which I don't have much time ever. So that's either gonna be a couple late night weekend nights or something, or it's just not gonna happen. I can already see that. Other than that, everything's going really good on it. So we are looking like everything's gonna work out to take the mats. I'm really excited about that. I did a bunch of custom stuff to the front where the hookups are originally, where they hook up in the front near the reefer. And I don't know, there's just a lot of little things that I'm trying to do to make it unique, make it look cool. You can only do so much to a trailer before it becomes too much, especially for a trailer that's gonna be, you know, one of our drivers is gonna hook up to it. Justin's gonna hook up to it, and he's gonna run that thing non-stop, and I can't have a bunch of extra, like, just a bunch of extra on there, you know? It's gotta be practical. This is a work trailer. So I'm trying to make it look as good as I can and know that everything that I put on there, hopefully I don't have to touch for another 2 years or so until like diodes burn out or this or that. I can't put on a bunch of extra stuff that is gonna hinder the driver or make it difficult for him to use on a daily basis. So it's got to be practical. It's gonna look really good. I'm gonna put 7 lights across the front rail to match the cab, and then I'm gonna put 7 in the back. Although utility does a dumb thing where they offset their lights in the back, so I might not be able to put 7. I might have to do a different number from the front to the back, and that's only because utility offsets their latch bars. Anyways, this is a video of me just talking. I don't know if anybody's gonna listen to it. I want to make a video. There was a bunch of questions. I had a ton of questions, and I didn't plan on making this video tonight, but I had a few extra minutes. I need to print out all the questions that were asked and sit down and answer them all. So I'm gonna probably do a Q&A video. So if you have any questions and you made it this far into the video, then you actually enjoy watching me. So go ahead and ask any questions in this video, and probably in a month or so, I'll make that other video answering them all, because I need to get further along on this thing before I make too many videos on what we're all doing. Yeah, that's what's up. I think I caught you guys up. I guess come back in about a month for another video, unless I got something going on quick. I don't know.